Hey Virgos, welcome. So I'm here with your career and finance reading, so we'll get you some messages of clarity and guidance as it relates to that area. And this is not date specific, so anytime you come across this, there may be some messages here for you. So with that, we'll get into it. And let me just make sure this is in the camera. I think that's good. All right, we're gonna do it like this. Okay, so I see that you are kind of working towards something you're learning. So this could be either a new job or a new project, or just you developing your skills. Could even be school for some of you. And this is calling for you to use your inspiration, one. So find ways that you feel creative. So if that's like journaling, or, just taking a moment and connecting with your higher self and listening to those messages, or however you are inspired to feel creative, like listening to music, researching, watching videos, whatever have you. Just look for ways that you can be inspired here. Also, you're being called to put in a little bit more work. So there is going to be a huge reward if you do put in this little tiny bit of extra work, because it's like a little bit of work is going to go a long way toward your success here. All right, yeah, and we have victory here as well, so you're guaranteed success. But again, it's a process, so implementing these things are going to lead to your victory and success. So what else for Virgo? All right, okay, so there's also going to be some things that, and not the dog he's snoring, so I do apologize for that if you can hear that. But yeah, so you are some things are going to come to light essentially with how you can better manage your finances, or how you can better do a project, or how you can achieve some of your career goals that you have. So you are going to come into some illuminations, into some realizations as well. So what else for Virgo? All right, yeah, absolutely. So connecting with source, those self-care practices that we always talk about, you're journaling, you're meditating, you're getting out into nature, grounding, physical exercise, eating healthy. Yeah, all those self-care practices leading and calling you to connecting with source and connecting with your higher self to receive those downloads and information and guidance and inspiration and ideas and blessings. Okay, yeah. So during this process, it's also a good time to look at everything that you've accomplished so far, and recognizing what you did well and what really worked out for you, and then utilizing that in some way to achieve your goals. Okay, so it's going to be helpful to you because you're so close, you're almost there. And whether this is a stepping stone to larger goals, or the goals that you are looking to achieve, you're very close to having a breakthrough or to achieving an accomplishment. But it's a matter of, again, like continuing to put in that work. And it really needs to be inspired work, because if it's work that you're not inspired by, you don't feel good about, then that's really counterproductive to your life purpose. But it is an opportunity for you to recognize and realize that this isn't your right path. Okay? So you have to just take this as it resonates, since this is a collective reading for many people. Okay, so what else for Virgo? What else? Okay, thank you. Yeah, so there also, you're being called to just release the negative thought patterns, the negative belief systems, the negative habits, the over analytical overly criticizing yourself. You're being asked to release all those burdens, what happened in the past, like release all of that, the mistakes that you have identified as mistakes. Like you're really being advised to release all of that so that you can achieve your goals, you can accomplish more, you can meet your abundance, you can connect with your abundance on that higher frequency. So you're absolutely being called to let that stuff go, because that is the key to you achieving more, the key to you moving forward, the key to you receiving more abundance. Okay, so what are some challenges for Virgo? All right, so your focus. Again, what are you focusing on? What are you focusing on? You're being called to put that energy into one area to get the fastest results. Okay, so I feel like there may be like some other things going on and other things that you're still focusing on and criticizing and beating yourself up for, when it's like what you really need to do is focus on this thing that you want and put all your energy into that for success. This could also be communication that's coming through, or some information or news that you're going to receive as well. So it could also be that. What else? Okay, so I would say it's definitely about not allowing that change, that information to change your path and where you're going. So obviously there is going to be this transformation and change happening where the things that aren't meant for you will fall away. They will go away regardless of if you want them to or not. But know and trust that anything that's going away is because it's not meant for you and it's not serving you. So it's happening for you. Okay, so if you stay in that mindset, if you stay positive, if you stay focused on success and the things that are going to lead you to success and your goals and your desires and your dreams, as opposed to focusing on the negativity and the past and criticizing yourself and other people and things that have happened, all of that is like what we're talking about needs to go away to allow abundance to come through, to allow you to connect on a higher frequency with all of your desires. So allow this change, this transition to happen, because it's for your highest good. So what else? What other challenges? Anything else? Okay, we'll take these two. All right. Yeah, so it's really about like if you're ready to move forward. Are you ready to take on this new venture, this new plan, this new goal, this new job, this new business, this new opportunity here? And I'm hearing for some of you, it's about like redesigning, restructuring your finances and getting your budget together, getting your financial foundation together. Are you ready for that? Because this is a journey. This is going to take time. You're going to have some highs and lows with this, but you nurturing this, you putting the time and effort into it, you taking inspired actions and doing a little more, going the extra distance, going the extra mile to get your shit in order, to get things together, to get that foundation set. It may require a little bit of a sacrifice, but it is all worth it because it's working toward your goals that you've identified, that you want to accomplish, that you want to achieve, and setting that foundation that you desire. So it's all worth it, but it is a process. It's going to lead you to success. It's just a matter of like going through it. And it's time to start. It's time to take action. It's time to start planting those seeds and moving forward and seeing like what else you can do. Because you're in all different phases here based on who's watching this and how it connects with you. And some of you are farther along than others. But for some of you, I'm hearing it's like, you need to get started. What you been doing? Like, it's time to get started. So you know where you are in this process, but this is absolutely speaking toward planting seeds and having to really, really nurture those seeds and like get on your shit so it will be successful, because it absolutely will be successful with you applying the appropriate action. And you know what that action is. Only you know what that is for you. Okay? And if you don't, then I would absolutely suggest implementing those self-care practices that I always promote, meditating, connecting with your higher self, and receiving those downloads and messages. So what else? Anything else? Anything else? Okay, thank you. So let's get some oracles. What messages do we have for our Virgos? All right, so we have money magnet. We have running shit, calling the shots. I love that. I love that. Yeah, because for some of you, this is absolutely like a new venture that I'm hearing. That it's time to like recognize your power and recognize what you already have, and that you have everything that you need to go ahead and get started. Because some of you are thinking like, oh, well, you know what? I don't have this, or I don't have that, or I need to get more knowledge here. I need to get more experience there. But it's like, no, you don't. You have everything to get started. So get started. Take the action. Take the opportunity. So, okay. I swear I did not look at this, but it says get off your ass, get shit done, and then invest in yourself. Like, these are the absolute confirmations that I just said, right? It's like, what do you want? Because you can have all that you desire and more, but it is about you taking the inspired action to get yourself there. Okay. So what other messages? Let's take these. Okay, maybe I'm just supposed to take these. Okay, so we have own your time and give it meaning. Don't let it pass you by. We have travel as much as you can. This will add dimension to your life, and you will have financial security in life. So yes, we've already spoken to the financial security and what you can do in order to confirm that and to realize that and achieve that. But there's also this component of traveling. So there may be a different place where you will receive some creative inspiration. So maybe consider a change of location, or, you know, a vacation. That's beautiful. And then, yeah. So I would say, because I'm definitely hearing for some of you, because I don't really like to like speak in terms of like, oh, you know, hop on that before you miss the opportunity. But eventually you will miss the opportunity if you never take ownership and grab it and move forward with it. So eventually, yes. But I truly believe that what is meant for you is meant for you. It's just a matter of you opening yourself up to it, and when. Okay, so take the opportunity that's being given to you and offered to you now. Take it now, because you have everything that you need, and you are going to be successful. Going through the process, learning your lessons, allowing things to leave that aren't meant for you, and allowing more abundance to come through, and you staying on a higher vibration and connecting with that abundance. Okay, so what other messages do we have? We have Tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. Absolutely. So you are being called to take calculated risks. Okay, but I feel like Virgo, you're good at that. You aren't going to do anything like too crazy. If it feels right, if you've done the research, if it feels like it's the right move for you, then go for it. If it doesn't, then take a different path. But you are being called to evaluate risk, and where it makes sense to you, take advantage of it. Okay, so it says you are highly thought of. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of respect for you in the circles that you are in. And I am hearing that there are soul family members or soul tribe members that look up to you, and that can also share with you some things that they've been doing to be successful. And, you know, that information can help you or inspire you. So we have something important, such as a new job or a raise. Beautiful. Beautiful. So we talked about it. So there is your confirmation if you are waiting for an offer to come through, and if you are looking for something more like a career investment or opportunity, financial investment. We also see that here with like new information coming through. So this could be ideas, or it could be quite literally an offer for a job. So that's beautiful. Congratulations. And you'll have to let me know which one it is. So we have a meeting with a stranger could be important. Yeah, so this could be like you having an interview, or like I said, like there's some soul family that you can connect with that are going to give you inspired action, and there may even be some sort of resource that they can provide to you. Again, it's not always about money. It could be, but it could also be like information. Knowledge, wisdom, information is key. It is key. So even if it's like, hey, they've done this, they've invested in this particular industry, and they can give you some pointers or some ideas, take it, be open to it, and then just sift through it and filter it and use what makes sense and use what's helpful to you, and what's not, let it go. All right, and then we have problems to be resolved. Yeah, so definitely with you putting in this effort, we talked about it being a journey and a process, and it's going to have its highs and lows. So there may be things that you'll work out, but they are lessons that you've designed for yourself to grow and to advance on your spiritual path and for your spiritual enlightenment. Okay, so don't be afraid of those. We have do not give up because something did not work out right away. Oh, I already got some of these, but we'll take these. All right. And then we have don't soothe your pain with momentary pleasures. Yeah, so during this time when I'm posting this, it is around holiday time. So if this is you using those vices more than usual, you're being called to pay attention to that and to consider using some of that time more wisely. Nothing wrong with having a good time and relaxing and having fun, but you're also being reminded that you can create a healthy balance, and that there are still things that you can do for your spiritual advancement, your financial advancement and growth during that time. So it may be as simple as, hey, I'm going to spend an hour and a half or 2 hours out of my days when I'm on vacation, like researching and doing things and connecting and filling out paperwork and, finding partnerships and collaborations and all of those things. So it says your life is at a turning point right now. You're ready. I told you this is more confirmation of you have everything that you need already to go down this journey and to be very, very successful. It's just a matter of you taking the actions and making the efforts along the way. All right, so let's get some other messages. We have understanding, possibilities, and desires. Yeah, so do you know what it is that you want? That is a question that I'm being asked to ask you. So during this time, really consider, again, with those self-care practices, with your journaling, with your meditation, with your getting out into nature, with your grounding yourself, identify what it is are your true desires. And that'll help you as you're setting your financial foundation, as you're identifying like what it is your true soul purpose and how you can achieve that, and what it is the inspired actions that you want to take to work towards that. Like, know what you want. Know what you want. And I feel like we all say that we do, but then when you think about it, you're like, well, actually, I want this and I want that and I want more. And no, let me clarify this. So that's what you're being asked to do. Be specific. What is it that you truly desire? All right. Yeah, because we're setting intentions and we're putting this out into the universe, and we're allowing the universe to provide back to us. And I would say to do this without expectation. So keep it broad. But get into it, delve into it. What does that success feel like? What does it taste like? What are you doing? Who are you with? Where are you at? What do you have? What are you receiving? What are you giving? Like all of those things. That's what I mean by envisioning it and knowing what you want. Not necessarily like, okay, how did you get there? How much money did you spend? How much money did you make? You know, who said this? Who said that? Who was involved? Like, yeah, no, that's not what I'm talking about. And when I say like who's there with you, I mean like your friends, your family, your partner, business partners, things like that. Not like, okay, what did person A do? How did person A contribute to this? Like, that's not what I'm talking about. So Virgo, you get it. You don't understand what I'm saying. All right. But yeah, so no expectations, no requirements, just designing your life from joy, bliss, happiness, freedom, like those types of things. Okay. So putting that energy out into the universe through your thoughts, through your behaviors, and through your actions, and seeing how it all comes back to you. All right, so what other messages do we have? I saw something. All right, so we have Black Cat. You are strong enough to thrive solo. Beautiful. So if any of you were stressing about, you know, separating ways with a partner, or feeling like you can't pursue this business opportunity on your own, you have your confirmation here that you are strong enough, you are smart enough. We talked about you having everything already that you need to be successful. Again, it's a matter of your inspired actions and opening yourself up to receive those creative downloads, to receive those inspirations and ideas that you can take advantage of. Okay? So know and trust, and then allow it to happen. So anything else? All right, so we have Deep Diver with beneath the surface lies true wealth. Yeah, so that absolutely is speaking to what are your true desires and what are you patterning, what are you co-creating with the universe. Because if you're still in that agony and pain and stress and sorrow, that is what you're co-creating with the universe. And that's what you're going to continue to co-create until you change your outlook, until you change your mind, until you know what it is that you desire and want. Until you start putting those thoughts and feelings out into the universe. So nothing will happen until you start doing that, so that you'll receive that back. And we have Sky God. The time is now to put things into action. Yep, because that's what we talked about this whole reading, about being ready and taking inspired action. So what else? Just to end us off. Okay, thank you. I'm not sure how I like these cards, because I feel like they're really speaking to you just managing your relationship with money. So we get it. I guess it can say it in like 80 different ways with 80 cards, but it's really generally saying the same thing, but we'll go with it and see. All right, thank you. All right, so we have tapping into your powers of manifestation to attract abundance and prosperity into your life, and aligning your thoughts, actions, and emotions. And that is absolutely what we just talked about. And then building a solid foundation of financial security through prudent planning, smart decisions, and effective strategies. We also talked about that as far as what is it that you want. And this is going further to say, like, in the budgeting process, outline, identify those financial goals, short and long term. That's something that would be helpful to you as well. And then we have harnessing the power of affirmations to cultivate a mindset of financial well-being, attracting abundance and prosperity into your life with positive and empowering beliefs. So this is really speaking to trusting and knowing you're abundant and successful. All right, so I'm just going to leave it there. Virgos, thank you so much for watching. That's what I have for you today. Please like and share and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonates. Take care, and we'll talk soon.